Hello, I'm Amanda, and this is Kyle, and we are here to tell you your opinion of X-Men First Class. X-Men First Class is obviously the prequel to the other X-Men movies. I don't want to say it's a prequel to the comic books because people who read the comic books don't think that the movies follow them at all. So, and it's the story of Magneto and Professor Xavier meeting each other as young men and sort of creating how the X-Men came into be.
Right. So I don't read comic books. I don't like comic book movies typically. But I did like this movie. Learning the backstory to the X-Men was somewhat helpful to me in that I didn't go in with any preconceived notions and really ended up liking the movie. I think the strength of the film was the characters and the actors portraying the characters. And I think it was really, despite the story being told, which is certainly an old story history-wise, but really a character-driven movie, rather, from start to finish.
Yeah, the characters, and this, I had seen the other X-Men movies, and I like comic books, and Kyle had not seen, you saw the second movie.
Yeah.
And you still liked it. You weren't confused or anything like that. James McAvoy plays Charles Xavier, and Michael Fassbender, is that how you say his name?
Yeah, I think so.
Plays Magneto, and those two are fabulous. I think Michael Fassbender is extremely sexy, but they're really good. They don't overplay the characters. It's not like a big deal. And Jennifer Lawrence plays Mystique, and she starts out a little over the top, but she kind of tones it down, and I think everyone just does a really good job. He's right; it's very, very character driven, and they do an excellent job, excluding January Jones. So January Jones plays, I don't even know what she plays. I'm looking at a look.
Emma Frost.
Oh yeah, Emma Frost. And Kyle and I love Mad Men, and we don't like January Jones. Not in Mad Men.
Let's focus it up here.
Okay.
We're on a tangent.
She just is not. She's not a good actress. She just is not. She just doesn't portray anything beyond whoever January. I can imagine January Jones as a person is exactly like the character that she constantly portrays, which is barely opens her mouth, doesn't inflect any of her words. She's gone for part of the movie, and she came back, and I thought, oh yeah, she's just.
Right. That said, it's not that much of a distraction that it would ruin the movie. The story, if you're going in expecting any kind of movie aside from a real comic book movie, you'd be a little disappointed because there are certain liberties taken with history and physics and several other types of things that you might not like. However, you got to keep in mind it's a comic book movie. It's a really good summer movie because it's just... It was 2.5 hours long, but you really don't feel that it's a stretch to sit there and watch the movie.
No, it didn't feel really long at all, which is amazing because I was like, oh my gosh. We forgot to talk about Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon has at first I thought he had a cameo, and it turns out he's like a character, and he's a big character, and he's great. I mean, at first I was like, after he obviously becomes a character, I thought, what's he doing? But he's great. That's why he's Kevin Bacon. He's always very good.
Yeah. So
the movie takes place first in the 1940s, and then it jumps ahead to the 1960s. And I was telling Kyle on the way back home tonight that was one of my problems, is that besides the fact that sometimes they're dressed like the period, it doesn't really, it's not a period piece.
As I just finished saying, though, that keep in mind it's a comic book movie, that the fact that they're trying to recreate 1962 America and 1962 Soviet Union has got to be tough for continuity, given the fact that it's not really all that central to the story. So just don't look too closely when you're watching the movie.
No. Anything else?
Absolutely not. I would like to say that I encourage all people to go see it, even if you do not consider yourself a fan of comic books, of comic book type movies. I think anyone can enjoy the movie. It just sort of plays as a summer action type movie without any kind of you don't really need to have the background in comic books. People that read a lot of political type literature will notice a few digs that were thrown in there for good measure. I mean, get over it, writers. It's 2011. Take a pill. You know who you are.
If you like the other movies and you like comic books, there are 2 cameos that are very entertaining. There is a row of boys in front of us that were really excited during both of the cameos. I think one of them said, he goes, "That was the best part of the movie." So, yeah, I liked it a lot. It's really exciting. It's really fun. It doesn't feel long. And
a few good one-liners, get your quips in there. So,
yeah.
Anyways, both go see it.
Yeah, go see it. Okay. Rosamund Pike was supposed to play the Emma Frost character, and she would have been way better. So, just saying.